Hello there. Rambler Rogue here on the outskirts of Fort Myers, Florida, on the way to, well, I'm not going to the airport, but near the airport. As the title suggests, I did sleep in a field that way. I pretty much didn't get, let's just say I didn't get enough sleep. When I was in Savannah, I was kind of, let's say, I was kind of foolish in that I did some socializing, and then I realized it was 5 in the morning, and I pretty much had to leave. I took an hour nap, and then I left for Fort Myers Airport, where I was late, about an hour late, or even more than an hour late actually, to meet the clients at the airport. They were happy, they were fine with that. But because of all that, and excuse me, it was going to be a stretch anyway, but because of all that, I missed the only Greyhound out of here yesterday. And so I took the bus to this spot near the Interstate 75, and I made a sign. Well, I ate some food, I made a sign, and tried to get a ride. I think I had too much insomnia, and the first spot that I chose to hitchhike wasn't very good, but somebody did try to stop, but then a big pickup truck with a boat that was going too fast almost smashed into them on the on-ramp, going onto the on-ramp, so they had to go. And yeah, I didn't get a ride. Came here to the racetrack gas station, and I just played my ukulele and had my sign outside, and for some reason people kept on coming up and giving me money, which was a pleasant surprise, especially during this one period of time. But eventually the insomnia just got too much. Oh, I also tried to get a ride just using the sign at the airport, but also tried to walk over to the highway on-ramp, and I couldn't get a ride there, so I went to a field beside a rest stop by the interstate, and I found a tree with some shade. It was very well lit out there, but I found a tree with some shade and relatively comfy grass under it. And I spread out my Cascadian flag as my ground sheet and my sign, my cardboard sign. I used one jacket as a pillow. Yes, obviously I have too many jackets for Florida, and I used another jacket as a blanket. I had my scarf around my head to block out the light and keep me warm. And I didn't have that bad of a sleep. Now it's maybe 9 a.m. and back at the gas station, had a little bit to eat. I have some coffee. I think I'll sit outside again with this and see if I can get a ride that way, or head down to the highway and try that for a bit, and then if that doesn't work, then maybe I will catch the Greyhound out to Tampa. It's too bad I missed a party at the Gasparilla Festival yesterday in Tampa. Yep. So, did you wake up in a field after an acid trip? It is kind of a trip. But no, I wasn't on acid, although when I was in Savannah the other night, some people were like, your pupils are really dilated. I'm like, well, it is kind of dark in here. That's why you have pupils, that's why they dilate. Yeah, and I was like, look, I'm from BC, and if I was high, I would tell you. Well, I'm gonna brush my teeth and get back to it, trying to get a ride.